Now, we talked about trumpets, last trumpet, the shout of God. Now, let's see exactly how this plays in. Now, if you study this out, and we're not going to go there because I don't really have this in note, but if you go to Numbers chapter 15, it's about 3 or 4 different aspects of the trumpet, all right? One aspect is that whenever God gets ready to gather his people on the Sabbath day or the 7th day, God will sound a trumpet, and the people would know to gather before the priest or the scribe to hear the word of the law. Another one, when the trumpet would be sound, is when they was going out for war. Whenever they was going to go into war, they were supposed to sound the trumpet, all right? Whenever they was getting invaded, or whenever some type of army was coming about, they would sound an alarm. They would sound the trumpet to alarm the people that war is at hand, all right? And also, whenever they were getting ready in the 7-year, 49th year, or the 7-year of Jubilee, or the year release, they would sound the trumpet on the Day of Atonement, all right? So we see, not only that, there's also, not only on the Day of the Trumpet that we see, also in Leviticus 23, also the Day of Trumpets, and we see these two things are playing a role in the end time. Now, if you go through the book of Revelation, you'll see the Day of Trumpets, you'll also see the Day of Atonement, and you will also see the Feast of Tabernacle. All 3 of these feasts are played out in the end time. And so it is very key. And so that trumpet was very important, because we're going to look at that as relates to the last trump. Because Paul said the last trump, death will be swallowed up. You know, everything will be at its conclusion. And so now let's go to Revelation chapter 10 and see, is this verified? Revelation chapter 10, and we're going to look at verse 6 and 7. Revelation 10, 6 and 7. All right, and it goes on in verse 6. It says, let me get there real quick. It says, and swear, I might need to, let me see, let's start at verse 5. And the angel which I saw stand upon the sea and upon the earth lifted up his hand to heaven, and swore by him that liveth forever and ever, who created heaven and the things that were, and the things therein are, in the earth, things that therein are, in the sea, and things that are within. And it says that there shall be time no longer. Notice this. He said there shall be time no longer. Then it goes on in verse 7. But in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, in the days. In other words, when this angel sounds, it's going to sound, but days are going to elapse. Okay, days. It's not just one day, but days are going to elapse in the sounding of this last trumpet. It goes on and says, but in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God shall be finished, as he have declared to his servants the prophet. So he tells you that at this last trump, which is the 7th angel, he said the mystery of God will be fulfilled. In other words, everything that God ever revealed to the prophets, according to all the prophecies that ever was released, God says when this 7th angel releases his trumpet sound, we will understand the fulfillment of every prophecy shall be fulfilled. All right.